Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here, Aquarius, on your predictions for beautiful and rainy April 2022. We're going to get started right after you hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to find out your current energy first and foremost, finding out your current energy through oracle cards, and I like to just confirm that with the tarot reading. And then we'll get into the beginning of your month, as well as any defining moments that we need to speak on, as well as love, your health, spiritual, and emotional. I have a hair on the loose and it's driving my arm nuts. Hold on. Okay, I think it's gone. You know, you never know. You never know. Sometimes it's better. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Let me timestamp real quick. Whoop. It's just so much easier. Of course, you're not working. Okay, 57. Yeah, I'm at the end of these zodiac signs. I'm like dying right now. I'm just like energetically drained. I went to a holistic fair today, and when I left, I was exhausted. So if anybody knows why, please let me know. It was like full of wonderful things like, you know, energy work, tarot readers, there was Reiki. I mean, there was so much energy work going on. I don't know if maybe that has anything to do with it. If anyway, I'm curious to know if that has anything to do with it though. Okay. Speaking of rest and being exhausted, it's looking as if you're actually resting at the moment. Are you on the couch watching TV right now, Aquarius? Yes, I see you. I'm kidding. I can't see you. I cannot see you. I swear. Okay. So the movement or the action that you have right now is really going into rejuvenating yourself and just kind of like repairing who and what you maybe are. You maybe even like revamping with meditation or yoga, maybe just taking nice walks and just finding a little yoga or meditation that way. But you are definitely at the door to healing. You're at the door to a new beginning, especially when it comes to your happiness, because this healing is really going to draw that in. But that is the utmost importance as of right now, is that action is all going there. There is some hostilities around you, Aquarius. I'm not going to lie. And you probably thought that we wouldn't see it, but we did. These cards and I meant these cards and I. Jesus. Okay, has something to do with somebody you're romantic with, okay? And it's like less than peaceful. It's very scary looking. So currently you have somebody behind you. Not really. They're not like really behind you right now, but they're, you know, it's almost like they want to lunge at you. They're like, ugh. They're really mad at you. They're really pissed off. Like imagine if they had a sword in their hand, they're coming at you. Here. That's them. And they're coming for you. Here they come. Go. I pretend they're action figures sometimes. Anyway, so let's get into the rest of your reading. We're going to confirm all of this craziness. You're all over here rejuvenating and resting, recuperating, and there is somebody with hostility around you. But that could also resonate in the way of you felt hostile, so currently you're trying to heal yourself. Anyway, yes, I do readings. If you go check out my information and my details, I would love to. Just send me a message and we'll go from there. Also, yeah, let's just start. I'm going to timestamp. Okay. All right, Aquarius, we're going to get the beginning of your month here first. And I'm going to go over your love just a tiny, tiny bit because your personal love predictions will be up right after at the end of this reading. And you'll go ahead and click on that also. Okay, here we go. Already confirming that hostility. We do have a little distress in the Lovers card in reverse, honey. Some decisions are not being made probably quickly enough. Maybe you were like, I'm going to go over here and rest while you're pissed off. You'll let me know when I can make a choice to pick when you're nice. Okay, I'll pick you or, you know, not being with you. I could just see that. Yeah, that will work. Yep. The information for Venmo's on there. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. This is definitely in the beginning of April, something that could even be happening right now, remnants of it kind of beginning. Yeah, they're definitely, it's almost like you're learning how to just like, pull things back. It's almost like something dealing with like a wild, crazy antics. There's a lot of temper tantrums going on. It's almost like this person is learning how to not do that, or you're learning to how not to do that, because this could have been a really nice new beginning, but something got fucked up. So somebody tripped up here because now you're at a crossroads and you have somebody behind you really pissed off and you're just trying to kumbaya. Well, Aquarius, you have to make a choice, because this person's coming for you, whether you want them to or not. So you might as well make the choice. This was a new beginning. It was, started off very passionate, very heated. A lot of creativity, a lot of ambition was going into this situation. I don't know. I just think that you need to make a choice or a decision. You're definitely at a crossroads, or you're like, there's less than love happening here. That's for sure. And there's something wild going on. So you're like, fuck loving other people. I'm going to go love myself. And that's what you're doing over on the sidelines. But first you have to tell them. I think you ghosted them or something, because I'm feeling like there's no communication. There's no connection here. And, but they're pissed the fuck off. So it's like, pull back here, go ahead and make the choice. Say okay, because they might just be mad because they don't know what's going on. So just go tell them. Go tell them. Be like, listen, Linda. Okay, let's get into, again, check out your love predictions, okay, for the rest of that. All right, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands. In reverse, though, we've got the Four of Wands. So lots of fire, lots and lots of fire. Okay, so little bit of drama when it comes to your finances or your workplace. Some drama going on, and it's not being pulled back either. There's very immature individual, or it could even be you, again, however that resonates. There's definitely a communication. There was a communication here, but then there was like less of an excitement about it afterwards. So there was a communication, there was a shift that happened, and it's involving somebody at your job, and it probably has a lot to do with almost like affecting your work, or you wanting to go, or you even, making your money bag big. It's literally affecting that. And as far as your stability, or, your peace within your job, or where you make money, it's definitely not working out to, according to your plan. And again, it's lack of peace there. So you might be trying to find peace elsewhere. And that's why you're resting and rejuvenating, just confirming those Oracle current cards. Let's get into the health of things. Let's just talk about the health of things, the health of it. I don't know if that joke is crossing or resonate, or if you guys can see what I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if people understand what I'm saying, because I don't. I know that I don't. Okay. As long as you keep allowing yourself to stay within and behind, like not doing things like really physically getting fit, or really actually changing your lifestyle, and not just trying a diet fad, you could really get into a place where your movement is towards like a perfection health wise. But there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of chaos, and it seems like it's meaningless, but it's not at the end of the day, because when it's physically about your body and you're physically trying to repair it and make it, kind of push it towards perfection, or get into a place where you're way more benefiting as far as stability in the body, it's almost like you're resisting that. And then you keep adding something to the physical body. And what you're adding is just a lot of things that don't actually matter. It really just affects the core of who you are. How do they work? Oh, here. I'll send that. So I can just do it live. I'll just do it live, like right after this reading's done. Okay, that's what it is. Yay. Okay. So anyway, so just to let you know, if you, again, were to, because by the time you get really into the thick of April and you really get into a different place, as far as the days go, I'm thinking you're going to let something go and you're going to release it. And hopefully it will start that new cycle so you can start putting action towards your health. Okay. But I mean, as long as you do that and you get away from whatever it is that's really making things chaotic or, you know, is really not adding to your strength or any of your willpower, your creativity, your inspiration, any of that bullshit. And it's just taking away from the stability, the body, the physical, the situation that you want to, you know, maintain. That's going to take you to the rest of your life. Then you'll be fine. Okay. Spiritually, where are we spiritually in April? Okay. Okay, so these cards are in reverse. Queen of Cups, Three of Swords. So spiritually, okay. Things are, I mean, things could cooperate. Things could be really nice emotionally. They could be really nice lovingly as far as you love yourself and really radiating that out to others. But I mean, there is a heartbreak within you. There's something, some trauma, something that you're not communicating, something that's very confusing. It could even be abrasive or kind of aggressive and comes out like in a violent or aggressive way. This is going to change things for the relationship as long as you switch things up. That's probably why you're trying to find a little bit of peace. This is just spiritually, this person, this Queen of Cups energy is really just trying to show you compassion. They have a lot of empathy for what you're going through and they understand. And it's almost like you don't really think that they understand. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you could really make this relationship kind of cooperate and keep together and keep, you know, flowing back and forth. Love, love, love. But if you don't put the emotion or the connection or the things or the wants or the needs to in this relationship to this person, they will not stick around very long because they are the tip top shape of love. They're the epitome of somebody who wants love and they don't want bullshit. Okay. So it's like and again, this can resonate in the other way. Likely outcome for your beautiful, beautiful and rainy April is going to be got 5 of Pentacles in an upright, in reverse, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, likely outcome is that with this conflict, with whatever it is that you're kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of hiding underneath you. It's hiding underneath the physical probably because I can't really see it, but I know it. I know that it's there because the cards are indicating it and it keeps coming back to this health stuff, even though we've moved on from the health. But there, I mean, this insecurity that you have physically, it has something to do with maybe the weight, maybe something, I don't know, maybe something that you're doing, you think it's going to make the body better, but it's making it worse. I don't even know. Like, it's very weird. I don't know. Anyway, if you continue to keep this indecision and you do not make choices because this chaos or the things that you're hiding underneath the physical are too consuming, too fearful, you're too scared, you will never get into a different vision when it comes to your outer situation. Your vision on the outer situation, your vision to put your self-esteem up a little bit further. I mean, that will only downgrade because whatever you're doing with the body is not working. I'm just telling you that right now. So stop. Okay, perfect. So by the end of April, though, you will start getting in more of a place where you're feeling determined to do this. So this is a plus. There's an upside to this. Set intentions to work with the body, set intentions to seek out, you know, guidance, doctors, holistic, however you want to do it. But make sure that you're checking in with yourself and get into a place where you can really expand yourself so you can close this chapter out and get rid of all these burdens. Fuck these burdens. They're burdening me. They're making me upset. I'm like, just stop it. Okay. I hope that works out beautifully for you and wonderfully. I am thinking about you. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I will be doing a live reading. So if you want to hang out and watch, please feel free. Aaliyah, will you send me your zodiac sign, please? And we will get started. Ooh, yay. Thank you. I love that you love my videos. I'm excited about that. It makes me very happy. Oh, you're a Cancer, Pisces moon, Virgo rising. I'm doing a reading with somebody. Can I help you? What's up?
Tori said that she was coming back in a bit.
Okay, let me finish this and I'll come out there. Okay, you're a Cancer, Pisces moon, and a Virgo rising. Virgo rising. Okay. Oh, God, that's such a transition from Cancer to Virgo. I mean, kind of-ish. Kind of, yeah. God, Virgos are... I like Virgos. Like, I really do. I really like a Pisces. I dig Pisces. Aries, though. I seem to be attracted to Aries, though. They're always my friends. Or Leo. Oh, Lord. You got a lot going on there, girl. And, oh, sorry. I should not say girl. Okay, Aaliyah, I'm going to assume feminine. I don't know, though. You never know. Pronouns. What are your pronouns? There we go. I was like, what's the word? Is this in specific to anything? Are you directing this reading towards anything? What is like a question, or do you just want like a general? Okay, so she, her, okay. Anything that you're wanting in specific? Oh, anything in love? Okay. You're from Texas where everything's big, right? Is that what Texas's thing is? I don't remember. I think it is, yeah. Anything in love, please. Okay, perfect. Anything that comes up. It's been 2 months since birth. Okay, are you donezo with this Cancer? Like, as far as you're concerned, or do you want to do like a current energy between the two of you, or do you just want to go forward, move forward, and see what love is next? You're donezo. You're donezo. So he's a Cancer. Is that water? Water sign? Cancer is water, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to do an upcoming month of kind of the love thing, like what's going on as far as like a love relation. Maybe that might be coming up. Anything that's coming up anytime soon. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to get a current energy of you first. So I use these oracle cards to get your current energy. And then I like to just confirm that with a tarot read. I know, right? So cool. I went to a holistic fair today. I think I've already said this, but the way that they had the whole room was full of just like people with their little stuff all set up. And then in the very center, it was just a huge line, this huge room of these tarot readers doing tarot cards all along each other. It was very cool looking, I have to say. I was like, wow, that's neat. I didn't do that. I want to do it next time that we have a holistic fair here where I live. So I think it'd be kind of cool. All right, Miss Aaliyah, let's find out what's going on. How old are you? Ooh, girl, those popped out in sync. They aligned right next to each other. Lots of changes. Lots of changes going on. You're overthinking it, though. It was so cool. 20 years so sweet. Okay, so we got with the 47 card, that's 3, and then the 52, that's a 3. So there's a lot of changes a lot of things going on as far as you kind of overthinking some things, and you're super intuitive. It's all, you come alive almost at nighttime even because of it. It's very right here, but there's a shift. There's something going on. And if you're to make a choice here, you could really gain access to growth and just kind of keep pushing forward more. But that's currently, you're just kind of overthinking these changes that are happening. You're really overanalyzing things. And I only say this because you're very intuitive, and you should really shine on that, really get into some meditation, maybe really honing in on your power, okay? It's almost like you thrive off the moon. Okay, so this one's 2. It's almost like your childhood, your past. Currently, it's just indicating to me that the childhood stuff, or the behaviors, or the things that might have happened, anything that has, you know, affected us in childhood, is affecting how you're dealing with relationships, how you're moving through a relationship, how you might be cooperating or not cooperating in a relationship. It's affecting the flow of the relationship, and it's not necessarily a bad or a good thing. It's just being indicated in your current energy. So it could be something that you're giving off, even as to why there was a breakup, or, you know, it could be something that you're calling in or not calling in because of the way that people are, you know, perceiving us energetically, like pulling it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. But currently, again, you're just kind of overthinking. There's something going on here that you need to make a choice on. There's a lot of things coming in, and you're like, but that's going to block up that intuition. That's blocking that third eye, that empath stuff that you could have. Good. Okay, let me do a couple shuffles here. I'm going to confirm this with tarot and just kind of find out what's going on love-wise, okay? I just wanted to get where you were currently. And you're a little stifled again, just with that. That intuition is pretty stifled, though. Okay. Okay, let's get into an upcoming month here. I want to see what the month looks like for you as far as your love stuff. Good. I'm glad. That makes me very happy. If just one person loves my shit, like that literally makes my day. You have no idea. It's hard getting external confirmation when you are on YouTube because at first, like, there's not a lot of people chatting at you. So the external confirmation and love is very much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to find out, again, confirming that, you know, currently just kind of where you're going to be at in April, specifically to you. Romance is upside down. Of course it is. Yes, that's what she's asking. Tarot cards. Okay, so we've got the Fool in reverse, and we also have our Knight of Cups that's also in reverse, and a Five of Swords. Okay, this is picking up on the X because he's a water sign. He's Cancer. This is a Knight of Cups. It's just indicating that it's almost like he was excessive when it comes to like your boundaries. He kept crossing them, and it was just like, well, we can't do that. And when you kind of got involved with him, you thought he was being led with his heart mind. You thought that, you know, he wanted to be in love. You thought he wanted connection. You were like, okay, this guy wants to be emotionally invested with me. But it turns out the guy has a little bit of a temper, a little bit immature, quite when it comes to emotions or communicating his emotions, maybe, or vice versa, however it resonates for you. But loving love is not going to be real love. And that's kind of ultimately what happened here. And what kept it going was the fact that you thought maybe it was love. And that's what probably ended it, was that there was an excessive limit, and that's dangerous. Okay. And you took a leap of faith. You didn't really look much into it. You didn't look into the full picture. I know that me, like when I'm dating and I date somebody, I didn't background check, or I didn't Google them beforehand, but now I do, because I used to be the fool card. I just take a leap of faith and be like, oh, guys are so nice. Yay, you're taking me on a date. Oh, you're so sweet. They're not nice. Okay. Just saying. I'm not the fool anymore. So I have to background check these guys. So that is what you need to be continue doing. Stop taking leaps of faith. There is no such thing when it comes to dating. Just please check in on Google, at least. Do yourself a favor. But that's kind of where this has landed. He lied. Yeah, I did. You had to show him, like, you don't treat me this way. I'll show you how to treat me. I'll show you, you be sitting way over there. Well, he does have a little revenge energy kind of circling around him. And there's this wonderful card, 5 of Swords in reverse. The communication might be lacking. He might be trying to communicate to you in other ways, hurtful ways, with his words. He's pretty aggressive. And when they come off and get towards you and come near you, you're like hurt as fuck. You were hurt before, but now it just kind of brings you like irritation, conflict. Don't talk to him again, because he's got like a weird, revengey, creepy energy about him. Just no more of that. But this is just kind of letting me know where you are currently. And that's where that was the last love situation for me on these cards. Okay, so we got our 9 of Wands, and this is up next. Overall upcoming for this month as far as a love, anything. Love, romance, friendship. Got something going on. Okay, so we do have a Queen of Wands that is upright. So that is, I'm not picking that up as you. Okay, so you're going to be meeting somebody with that energy. So you're definitely going to be meeting somebody who is a fire sign, could even be dealing with water. But I think it won't start until you're done grieving this relationship, because you're still grieving it, whether you think you know it or not, because it keeps popping up. There was, with the moon in reverse, I have this also. It's just indicating to me that there was a lot of things that were underneath the surface. There was a lot of things here. There's a huge struggle because of it, kind of getting over that. Because there was a connect, and it was almost, it was probably frightening even. It was because there's a lot of fear here too. And you felt like you were almost there, like in a relationship, and you were like, yay, this is exciting. There's no roadblocks. And then all of a sudden, there was some roadblocks. This guy became, Pennywiser off it. I don't know if you've ever seen that, or, a lunatic, whatever. But this grief or this loss is definitely coming from emotion that you invested with him, but it also could be stemming from this childhood stuff I was talking about. So when somebody breaks up with us, instead of like, because it's been a few months, like why would I still be upset? Why would I still be grieving? Well, take a look at this for a minute. The person's gone, and you should well be over that situation. So what if there's something there, it just kind of uprooted? What if there's something even more, or something more with depth, like from your childhood or from something that might have happened that is being affected and kind of being dug up because of this? Maybe it triggered something, and that is something that you want to heal. That's something that you want to deal with, because otherwise you'll deal with it in all your relationships, and your breakups will feel like shit forever. Okay. So there is something that is kind of lingering underneath the surface of things. Jesus, he did? He shaved his head? What? That is not a good sign. I'm not even going to get into that, but that is terrifying. Okay. So that is your upcoming month. Again, it's just really indicating to me that, yes, there could be somebody here. There's going to be a fire sign that is added to the situation. He's going to have a lot of charisma. This person actually might even try to test like where you are healing wise. So they might be thrown in by the universe just to see where you're at. So just make sure that you look at all the red flags. And once you see a red flag, because we always see them, we're not stupid. A red flag pops up and we're like, oh, it's fine. He's cute. Don't do that. If a red flag pops up, that means run. Okay. You don't want more than one. You don't collect those bad boys. Do not pass go. Okay. But this person will come about, and this is going to be in the next month. Definitely, because you have not even healed properly all the way. And there's a lot of fear here dealing with your rooted stuff too. You have deep rooted stuff that you need to anchor and figure out. Okay. There is another person, King of Pentacles. This is definitely somebody that is coming in. Now, one might have red hair. One might have dark black hair even with a little pale skin. And then this red head or this very dark brown will have that light skin also. That person is secure. He's safe to go. He's safe to, approach. Background check him still. Don't fall in love unless you have verified. Oh, please. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be at the end of April or the beginning of May. I'm really feeling as if you're really going to learn how to choose here. It is in delay. There's a little bit of lacking of energy when it comes to learning how to choose, or, how do I just, make a decision on something so serious, something so structured, something that could make me feel so safe and stable. But make sure that you go ahead and continue learning how to make choices, not based off emotion, or, make sure that you're logical. Like, take a minute after you're emotional before you make choices. Just practice making choices, not out of ego. Okay. And ego is good and bad. So take that however that helps or resonates. But they may be, okay. It's coming off with this Two of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of a coming together type of thing. Could just be, a hookup because he's physically attractive. This person's going to be this one's going to be really cute, or he's going to be very physically attracted to you. So it might just be a physical thing, really. And outer on the exterior, they look good. But this person's going to bring a lot of burdens with them. They have a lot of burdens when they're, coming towards you. So the burdens will make it so it's like, yeah, you'll see flags, and that's fine. Just, if you want to hook up, but otherwise, yeah, say no on that one. All of these guys say no, I'm just kidding. So a likely outcome though, at least likely outcome here for the next month or so, these cards are jumping out, is a relationship. So that's a plus. It is a relationship, could be a relationship. Again, it's lacking a little energy. That might be because you won't be ready, they won't be ready, or it'll just be physical. But there is stuff going on. It may not be love. It may not be, ultimate romance or babies galore or whatever. Again, I'm going to let you know that the Tower card, with the Tower card in reverse indicating there should be a shift. Again, this is confirming those Oracle cards. You're ready to change. You're ready. You're in a place where you're supposed to, you're this, but you're supposed to become this. But because you overthink everything, it's really hard to get into your intuition and unlock that stuff. You're kind of a rational thinker. You're very much into your logic. You're like, if this does not make sense with science or facts or words or whatever, you're like, or like TikTok. Like, TikTok gives you so much information. And if TikTok says no, then it's no. But what if TikTok said no and it's not no? You know what I mean? Like, just, that's me overthinking. So now we're both overthinking. So please stop it. Oh God. To get into this emotional connection or to get into a romantic relationship, you are definitely going to have to kind of switch off that overthinking somehow. Maybe meditation, working out more, taking more time to be aware, practice awareness, practice knowing what you're doing and not like autopilot. But you are you're at a place where you're supposed to be finding a shift. And so a tower moment is going to happen. And a tower moment or tower energy is just that. It's not like a big tower falling over, but that's what it fucking feels like. And you'll know when it happens. Something big will happen and it will bring in a lot of new shit. But this new shit is going to be good for you. And a tower shift or a tower situation does not fucking feel good. I mean, I don't know if anybody's feel good. I mean, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not going to feel good because you have been resisting, you've been overthinking everything. So love-wise, you're definitely going to have a tower moment first, and then you're going to find fulfillment within your relationships. And then you will find a place where you can accomplish things in these, you know, newly found romances, okay? Because when we don't heal, it's just going to repeat and repeat. You're going to keep repeating the same person over and over, and the breakups and, you know, getting back together and yuck, yuck, yuck. But I'm glad that you stood your ground. You left that, the Cancer or the water sign. Yes, it makes me feel like definitely. I don't like, it definitely feels like you've been hit by a truck for sure. And it feels like you haven't left your bed in days. But tower moments, I always know this now because I'm, you know, once you become aware of things, you're knowing. And I always know like when something is really, really crazy and it's like it got me really fucked up energetically, really fucked up like within the universe, within my relationships, and it's all at one time. Yeah, girl, I am like a hot mess. I'm like, I can't. But I know that it's going somewhere. And that's where this is headed. So as this action of, you know, going back again into your childhood, it's just being indicated once again. You need to really communicate, get really clear on the messages that you need to hear from stuff stemming from, you know, the past. Okay. So dealing with the past is super important here because this is going to come up in movement. It's going to be action that is pushing towards you no matter what. So please go check in with whatever you need to deal with as far as any traumas or childhood stuff, because that's really going to help. Because I know like everyone's like, oh, we're not going to let our past define us. We're not going to let our childhood hold us back. You may not, but the universe and your body and your soul are going to be like, yeah, you're not going anywhere until you deal with it. Hold on. So that is your reading. If you have any questions or comments about that, please let me know. Starting therapy tomorrow. I'll send you my bill. I hope everything works out romantically. Let me know if a fire sign or that earth sign comes in, especially the physically attractive one. Yeah. Make sure you Google those sons of bitches before you go out with them. Okay. Okay, Leah, and tell them Jordan sent. Tell them Jordan sent them. Say, I knew you were coming. Jordan told me. All right. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Thank you so much for your donation, Leah. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm honored to do your tarot card reading live for everybody. It's been amazing. Ah, good. I'm so glad it resonated. Please do check back in and let me know about your loves and your lovers. All right. Hit subscribe. Click that bell. You know what to do. We will see you later.